Welcome to my presentation. In this presentation, we shall see how to multiply fractions. Let us take an example here. We want to multiply these two fractions. 2/3 times 4/5. So that is what we want to do. So step number 1. In here, we're going to multiply the numerators. So 2/3 times 4/5. The step we want to do here is multiply the numerators, multiply the denominators. So when we do that, what we're going to get here is 2 times 4 is 8, and then 3 times 5 is 15. So we're going to come back and then say 8/15 is the result of multiplying these two fractions. Okay, let us look at another example here. This time we have two fractions to multiply. We want to multiply 4/9 times 3/8. Okay, step number 1. 4/9 times 3/8. So in here we're going to multiply the numerators. 4 times 3 divided by, multiply the denominators, 9 times 8. In here I'm going to show you a simpler method. If we know our times table, if we have numbers in the numerator and numbers in the denominator which are multiples of one another, we can simplify them right here. Look at this. We'll look at the number 4 and the number in the denominator, which is 8. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. We'll look at the number in the numerator 3 and the number in the denominator 9. So 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. And therefore, when we simplify this, the numbers what we have in the numerator are 1 times 1 divided by the numbers which were left in the denominator are 3 times 2. So 1 times 1 is 1, 3 times 2 is 6. Therefore, 1/6 is the simplified form, or when we multiply these two fractions, 4/9 times 3/8, it simplifies to 1/6, and that is what we want to be. That is how we want to be able to simplify or multiply fractions. Let's look at another example. These are simple examples, but nevertheless we want to know how the multiplication process works. In this example, let us multiply these two fractions. Minus 12/15 times 3/4. These are the two fractions we have. So step number 1. We know that a negative number multiplied to a positive number is going to be equal to a negative number. The negative sign is for 12/5, negative 12/5, and 3/4, it does not have any sign attached to it, therefore positive signs are implied. So negative number times a positive number is always going to come out as a negative number. And now step number 2, we're going to put the negative sign outside. Since the product of the negative times the positive came out as a negative, we're going to multiply the numerator parts. 12 times 3 and then multiply the denominator parts, 15 times 4. So we can simplify this. The way we can simplify it is as follows. We're going to recall some of our times tables. So I have a 3 in the numerator and I have a 15 in the denominator. 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 5 is 15. So 15 is a multiples of 3. Again, 12 and 4. 12 is a multiples of 4, so therefore 4 times 1 is 4, 4 times 3 is 12. So therefore we can write this one as, the negative sign stays outside, 3 times 1 in the numerator and 5 times 1 in the denominator. So therefore we can write all of this together as 3 times 1 is 3 divided by 5 times 1 is 5. So therefore our answer is negative 3 over 5. Negative 3 over 5, and that is where we want to leave it. So whenever we have a negative fraction and a multiplied to a positive fraction, we want to recall our the rule of multiplication of signs and then be able to come up with the correct sign and then be able to apply to those types of problems. In my next presentation, we shall see more examples on how to multiply fractions.